In this video, we will cover all basic aspects of residential ventilation. This includes the role of the Sawyer and of the Sounder.
I see.
Welcome to the Black Fireman. Thanks to the Rancho Santa Fe Fire Protection District. Before we begin, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Each week we bring you training fundamentals, safety lessons, and real-world tactics that keep firefighters sharp and effective. Today's topic: residential vertical ventilation. Vertical ventilation is one of the most critical operations performed on the fireground. It creates an opening in the roof of a burning structure to release heat, smoke, and toxic gases, improving visibility and survivability for crews inside and increasing the chances of saving lives. But it's also one of the most dangerous operations we perform. A firefighter on the roof is exposed to fire below, collapse risk, weather hazards, and the pressure of working quickly while still being safe. That's why we follow fundamentals. Today we'll break down the roles of the Sawyer and the Sounder, review position basics, cover cutting sequences, and finish with ladder-based roof operations. Residential roof ventilation always requires a minimum of 2 firefighters, never 1. The team must move together, communicate together, and leave together. Both members must be in full structural firefighting gear, turnout coat and pants, helmet, gloves, boots, and hood. SCBA must be worn and on air while operating on the roof. Radios must be set to the correct tactical channel, because communication saves lives. The Sawyer is the firefighter handling the chainsaw. Their role is to perform the actual cuts in the roof. The Sounder is the firefighter using a rubbish hook or other sounding tool to test the roof, ensure safety, and direct the Sawyer. The Sounder is also the safety officer for roof operations. The Sounder enters the roof first, constantly striking ahead, left, right, and center, to identify solid support beams. They communicate each step of progress back to command, IC on roof. The Sawyer follows at a safe distance, saw running with the chain brake engaged. This ensures the saw is ready but controlled. The Sounder is the eyes, ears, and safety net for the Sawyer. They identify the best path of travel, typically over load-bearing walls, or the peak of the roof. Communicate benchmarks with the incident commander. Coordinate with interior crews to ensure timing is right before cutting. Monitor conditions, watching fire behavior, listening for roof changes, and scanning smoke movement. If the Sounder says stop, the operation stops. That authority is absolute, because safety comes before speed. The Sawyer is responsible for the physical ventilation cut, but they don't just cut blindly. They rely on the Sounder's guidance to know where and how to cut. The chainsaw must be handled with precision, always carried bar back, with the chain brake engaged when moving. Depth must be controlled, no more than about 6 inches deep, just enough to cut roofing materials without striking ductwork, electrical wiring, or plumbing. The Sawyer works at full throttle during cuts, maintaining firm footing on rafters, never stepping across openings, and always keeping the saw out in front, not across their own body. Let's walk through the standard 5-cut sequence for residential vertical ventilation. The ID cut, made at a 45-degree angle to locate rafters. This confirms spacing and structure. The head cut, made across rafters, away from egress, rolling through rafters cleanly. The parallel cut, made 4 feet down parallel to the first cut, inside the far rafter. The bottom cut, connecting back toward egress, forming a C-shape opening. The egress side cut, completing the 4x4-foot ventilation hole. Once complete, the Sawyer sets the brake, steps back safely, and waits for the Sounder to louver the opening with the rubbish hook. The Sounder then punches through the ceiling to release smoke and heat. At this point, interior crews confirm improved conditions. If the hole is effective, the Sounder gives the benchmark, IC, hole is cut. Vertical ventilation is only effective when coordinated with interior attack. Cutting too early can feed the fire. Cutting too late may leave interior crews in dangerous smoke and heat. That's why constant communication is vital. Sounder communicates with interior crews. Benchmarks are relayed to command. Interior confirms improved conditions after the cut. Only when the operation is safe and successful does the Sounder lead the team off the roof, repeating the sounding process used on the way in. Sometimes conditions require cutting from a roof ladder, especially on steep pitched or tile roofs. The firefighter positions the ladder securely, sounds the area, and sets a foothold with either a rubbish hook or axe. Tools are swapped, rubbish hook back, saw forward, chain brake engaged until cutting begins. From the ladder, the firefighter carefully performs the same 5-cut sequence. Precision is even more important here, as footing is limited. Once complete, tools are swapped back, the foothold removed, and crews exit safely. A few final reminders every firefighter should keep in mind. Saw on the roof constantly. If it feels spongy or weak, stop and reevaluate. Stay on rafters and load-bearing areas.
Never step on unsupported decking. Maintain spacing. The Sounder and Sawyer should never be shoulder to shoulder. Safe distance means safe reaction time. Communicate benchmarks clearly. On roof, hole cut, off roof. Each one matters. Never rush. Speed matters, but safety lasts a lifetime. That concludes today's training. Firefighting fundamentals, residential vertical ventilation. Remember, train often, train smart, and always train for excellence. This is the Black Fireman. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be ready for the next episode. Stay safe out there.